Servers up.
Testing. Okay. Right. I think everything is as intended. And make that the case, but it's what it is. I will preface this race / stream by saying we have definitely not done a lot of practice here. Two reasons. One is the quali that I'm busy, was mainly prepping for, or getting ready for that NZ esports event thing. And the second reason, which is a poor reason, is I don't really fancy this track. Well, actually, no, not the track as much as what happens at this track. 9 times out of 10, well, actually, all the times I've been here, there's been carnage. So let's just see what we can do tonight. We've got other points banked, so a drop around here is not terrible, as long as we can make sure that we bank some decent points in the last 3 races this season. Angara Ring, Nürburgring, and Spa. Big freeze for me. Absolutely massive freeze. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, that was hectic. I don't know if the stream caught that, but I lost false feedback and I just got a massive freeze, so hopefully that doesn't happen during the race. That'll be a shame. try go out there again. I don't know who that was, but thank you, McKellar. Oh, appreciate pulling over. No need to do that though. Keen to see what was going to happen to me on the straight. Point 0.8 behind us. The end of the straight here should start catching us, probably by about 0.2, I'd imagine. Depending on how he's got that fez set up.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Mic check, please.
Yeah, good, mate.
Cheers.
Mic check.
Good.
Yep. Good, thank you.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Ah, yes. Guess we'll never know what our pace is like. I guess we could go out again. I just laughing. Guard on tire set 3. Let's see how we go. Okay.
I get a mic check.
You good?
It's working.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Feel like the track could most definitely be fun to race.
You're good.
Race at, but I don't know. Every time I've been here, it ends up in carnage, but it has the potential. Like you can see the track width and the spaces for moves in this long straight for any vehicles with top line speed to just abuse their sheer pace in a straight, you know. So there's things that can make this a good track to race at. I've just never seen it end up in a good race. I think tonight, I don't know where we will realistically place in terms of quali. I'm not anticipating a very great quali lap. Would like it to be, but I know that's a fairly slim chance.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Must be getting to optimum, surely. Verox up ahead.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Thank you, sir. Still on a fast track, so we'll take that. I mean, I'll be happy with that lap on an optimum track. Hopefully, quali session does go to optimum. I would like that. Or maybe not. Maybe we should hope for a fast track. Maybe that's the key to our hope of racking up a decent amount of points. Better than, I believe, Kota is our worst. Oh, I don't know if it's Kota or Barcelona. One of those two. Our worst point scorer. So we just need to try to beat that. I mean, but if not, no biggie. It's poor Ricard.
Looking for mics.
You good?
Thank you. Mic check.
Assuming as
Good.
I am not too worried about this race, I'm busy testing out a live chat
That delivery
box
sync tool's got
thing.
the wrong files, I think.
So
Not
if
my
anyone's
livery.
watching and you hear this, just put a random test thing in the chat or live chat just to see if I can get it. And if I don't respond in acknowledging that you've put that there, then we can assume that it hasn't worked. Yeah, just curious to see if this is... Alright, awesome. I don't know what the delay is on that. But yeah, I can see that. Hello, hello. Only problem is it's a bit small. Definitely gonna have to figure out how to... Alright. About a minute delay. That's ridiculous. But I guess it's feeding... This is a separate chat box. So I think my stream delay is currently registering as 1 second, but who knows? Who knows what the real stream delay is? On the bright side, it is... I actually don't even know if it's a bright side, but 2 30-minute races. We get a little break in between, I guess. Maybe it is a bright side. Maybe they do the sprint rounds here all the time because they know the carnage and they're giving people a second chance. They get a second chance to race that night to avoid the carnage. Maybe that's the thought process behind that. I have no clue. All right. I think. God, just want this 5 minutes to be up so we can get ready for a quali session. So. About 3 liters a lap. Only 5 laps in this one set, so I think 5 laps is enough for a quali session. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's going here. No, JC will be quick tonight. He absolutely loves this track. He tells me. Austin McNeil, I'm expecting Austin to be super quick. He's been doing great this season, which is really awesome to see. Who else? I saw Ashley doing some laps today as well. He looked pretty quick, which is cool. Who else? I haven't seen. Also mention here, Rusty has joined Sprint Series for the first time, which is absolutely awesome. Good on you, Rusty. If you watch this back, or if anyone's watching on Rusty's behalf here, or probably they're already stream. But good on you, mate, and good luck tonight. What a trial by fire this is for a Sprint Series. Just survive and you'll do well. Who else? Sweeney. Jay Sweeney now. He looked mega quick. Had some of the practice sessions and I saw on a Fruit Bowl leaderboard. He's up there with a pretty quick time. I'm pretty sure it's Jay Sweeney. Chris Murphy. Greg McKellar is also quick. This will wait quick. Webb.
You're good. A little quiet, but good.
Webb, I haven't seen him race in a while, but
Yep,
I
you're
know
good.
he is quick when he wants to be. Brino Ellis, we know, very quick.
Yep, you're good.
Burton, he's also quick on his day. There's been some times where Alberton's been right with us, right behind us. That Mustang is a scary sight. Walsh, quick, but unfortunately hasn't. I think Walsh has ended up in some trouble. They all look their match there. The times there, Walsh has been in some trouble a few times getting into crashes. I don't think it's none of them were their fault, I believe, but yeah, just really rough luck. Ashton Reynolds, I don't know if Reynolds does quali. I think the goal for Reynolds this season was just not to do quali and see how well they do in the race, but we know Ashton is mega quick. Ishan Lele, really good form. I think Ishan's just come from... No, he hasn't just come from... I think he's been in a sprint series before this, but I believe he might be new. Not brand new, but maybe this is his second sprint series, so kind of similar to me. This is my, I guess, second and a half sprint series, you could call it, as I didn't finish my first... Well, I joined halfway through the first sprint series I ever did. So yeah, I think this is second, and Monks, who has picked up the game, but is no stranger to racing, I'm told. I think JC mentioned that Monks is in the top tier F1 league.
Someone please quickly tell me if the 55 livery is coming up as black or a caramello koala, or if it's just on my end.
But yeah, so it looks like Monks has picked up this game really well and has some pace there. So that's a rundown of the drivers. That leaves us with a minute and 4 to go, and hopefully...
Damn, I thought so.
Takes over
I think
quick.
some files have gotten mixed up into the upload or something or other.
Yeah, I got the same issue. Mine's all black.
Sorry to interrupt you. Just before we head into qualifying, so you know all the rules of quali about no overtaking under hot laps and all that yada yada yada. But just for tonight, was the poor card pit exit is interesting. So if you're on a hot lap, take your line however you wish. If you are exiting the pit lane, please give way to those that are approaching. Just give them space, and then you can file onto the track when they've passed.
We'll fuel. We'll fuel for one more lap in there. Good luck, everyone. It's yeah. Yeah, I don't know who's ahead of me in the pit box here.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Everyone, qualifies now live. You all know the drill. Got 12 minutes. Good luck, everyone.
Can I get a mic check, please?
Yeah, mate.
You're good.
How do you say thank you in French? Gracias.
That's Spanish.
That's
You'll
close.
gain a pen for that.
Fucking bang on.
Merci.
So who we got ahead of us here? Boy,
Nice drift, JC.
Burton, Reno behind us. There's some pretty quick cars up ahead of us.
It's my natural state.
Despair.
Despair of what?
I don't know what the track temps are. There we go. Let's get one banker.
What are you flashing for?
It looks like Reynolds is qualifying. Interesting. So yeah, should be a pretty fun quality then. Looks like all the fast people are qualifying. I mean, everyone's qualifying. Anything can happen at Paul Rick. It's one of those polarizing tracks where some people are good, some people absolutely hate it. So it mixes up the classes, kind of like Bathurst. those front tires are roasting. That's not good. Yeah, these tires are way too hot. Way too much pressure on them. Will abandon.
Please try to stay on.
Yeah, I mean that is good. I will take that all day long, every day. That's close to, yeah, that's about 4,400 of my PB. And that PB was set without bop, so, and in a slightly colder track. So I think we've done well there. Our last sector's slightly messy. Let's see if we can improve this a little bit. If we have time. Oh, thank you, Mr. Dennis.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
Absolutely terrible pit exit at this car parking lot track. Any of you watching that don't know about the main stream, there's a online Octane racing stream where they have commentary and stuff, and they watch all the other cars as well. Pretty cool little vibe. So yeah, if you're just here to have the onboard on the 24 car, then I'll show you it is.
Slow car ahead.
We basically just want to get into the top 10 this coming race. I guess is a nice goal. I don't know if that's a realistic goal, just given that the Lambo is horrendous in a straight line, quite easily and quite vulnerable to the straight overtakes. Not much we can do to defend those kind of things. So yeah, some Mustangs, Bentleys, Ferrari, all of those kind of things will eat us up. But if we can secure top 10 means we don't have to do quali again, which is something that we don't want to do again because yeah, I'm not like this car and this track with me just don't gel, and I'm finding this car hard enough. I don't need what feels like a 300-kilometer straight to make this car feel any slower than it is on the straight. Nah, could have used this Bentley for a tow. We'll have one more run. There you can see Monks in the Ford going in the 52s bit and almost in the 52s. Really good stuff there, guys. Well done. That Ford is frightening. If I can just tuck behind one of the Fords on the straight and just get towed away, I'd really appreciate that. They'd do me a solid, guys. Oh, bro.
Slow car ahead.
We can try and use Webby here as somewhat of a tow machine. Would be awesome. See how much pace we gain here. We're down on our delta, but that'll change soon as we get pulled by this Bentley. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. How cool is that? Look at all that time. This is roughly what the Lexus is doing. We'll have to abandon that. But that was fun. We were up on our delta anyways. It looks like we possibly had a 51 there in the car without the tow, even if fortunately I got a bit too close. I should have tried to say about that 8/10 range, but I was just gaining a bit too much too quickly on. Now we shall go here. Grab fresh set. Yep. Wow. I did not expect that, guys. I honestly didn't expect to out-quality Reynolds, Weenie. I mean, Ellis is stuck in a slow straight car just like me, but still Johnny's faster than me. Jamie Conboy, that's a big surprise. JC generally loves this.
Evening, welcome to Paul Ricard. You got,
we've got
two
two
20-minute
Fords
races tonight. Second race
front of
being
us.
a reverse grid.
Gonna be holding us
No
down for
mandatory
us.
stop for either. While you're in your set, please remember to go to electronics and turn your telemetry laps to 99. Podium finishers and 2 other random finishers for each race will be required to submit to Motec. And while there are no mandatory stops for pit entry, if you do need to pit in racing conditions, please be predictable. Go behind the white line at pit entry. Don't want people swiping across and taking each other out. And with pit exit as well, just give each other space. Give space to the car exiting as well. Now for tonight, and in effect for the rest of the season, we are going to be trialing a new rule, a new starting procedure rule. So when you're traveling down the main straight before the green light, you know how you usually drive over the grid boxes until the green light. We're slightly modifying that. You are to drive over the grid boxes, maintain your line even after the green light, but then once you pass the start line, then you can deviate from your line and start racing. We're just hoping to avoid the instance we've seen early in the season where people immediately swipe across at the start and have taken various drivers out. So just hold your line until the start line and then go racing.
That also
It's-
means, sorry, if you're closing in the gaps, you don't have to so much worry about the 80Ks. Just close until you're right up the car in front, because you're not passing them anyway. So
Yes, that's also correct. So as usual, please close up the gaps when we're in the double file phase and maintain that gap until the green light.
So no penalties for over 80 Ks.
Effectively at the moment, since you can't overtake anyone, no one can gain an advantage. This is a trial of this, so we'll be looking into it as a formal rule for next season.
Cool.
Alright,
Good luck,
trialing a
everyone.
new rule.
Double checking, is it accelerate on green or accelerate from the line?
Accelerate on green, but hold your line, no overtaking until you cross the start line.
No worries.
And there's no other rapid fire questions. Remember to click drive and we'll have the pole sitter lead single file.
Huh.
Stay single file. Low tire pressure, stay clear of the curbs.
Misinput, what do I do?
I was gonna take out that bollard before we even race, I bet. Oh, we got a Pepe on the back of this. We know these Mustangs have an incredible mid-range. What we'll see tonight is the old Lambo, which apparently dies after about 220 Ks. It starts to fall off a cliff in terms of its KMPH gain down the straight. Whereas I know the Mustang climbs well past that. Climbs fast. I don't even know, my English not working. Continues to climb quite fast past that 220k range, whereas I slowly start to notice those numbers tick up a little bit slower. I think at the end of it, I think we might be the same speed. I haven't checked the Mustang's top speed. Apparently, some people were complaining it's not that great, but I don't know if I believe them. Ashland, the old hazards, so we can say hello, and hopefully, please let's make this live together. Together we can live.
Going double file.
Logitech on the... And they say the Mustang doesn't need any more bop. Look at the two Mustangs up front in here. But just joking, kind of. That said, Burton and
Double
Monk,
file,
good
double
drivers.
file.
Really good drivers.
Bracing
And
tyres.
It's only
You
a
have
matter
one
of
starting in the
moments
pits,
before
it
that
just goes to the
Pro-Am
opposite
badge
side
gets
of the
taken
cart
away
in
from
front
you,
of
my
you.
guy.
Odds on the left, evens on the right. Said before,
We've got
drive
great
over the
starts
grid
in the
boxes,
Lambo, but
maintain the
I'm
1 to 2 car length gap the car in front of you, and hold your line until the start line. But of course, you can still accelerate as you wish on the green light. Leader to
We've
hold
got an
80
awesome
k's.
start in the Lambo. That's the one strength,
Lucky
one of the
one.
strengths that we have.
$6.10.
610, A firm.
101.
101, A firm.
101 again.
572.
572, 101, A firm.
It looks like I'm getting rubber banding, which is unfortunate. What is this thing I was worried about? Jesus. Ashton will take us here because that's blood. Way to go, excellent.
$55 self-report.
55, A firm.
115.
115, A firm.
of fighting here. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. Catch up. We're just gonna work together here. Now we'll see the sad state of affairs
36.
for the
36
Lambo.
safe firm.
We'll let this happen because we literally can't do anything else.
11.
11A firm.
Full self-report.
4A firm. 213A firm.
Yeah, this track ends up in carnage every time.
117 scenes, lap 3.
117A firm.
I know, Jamie. Literally burning up the rubber here. Not what I want. Oh, one of the drivers is disappearing for me.
Number 81, car ahead blinking.
A firm.
That was hectic. I'm not gonna call that because I think that's a race incident. No one deserves a penalty for that. I lost control. He had a great run and then just gave me a little kiss. The car's lagging though. We've got 2 1s on the board at the moment. I'm second, even though that's not right. That car's lagged out ahead of us. Not sure what that's about. Looked like Ashton just picked up a speed token there.
Car 49, you have severe packet loss at the moment. If it doesn't resolve, we may ask you to return to the garage.
Anytime he reappears, I get a slide.
Car 81, I was inside the car ahead.
Yeah, 81 A firm.
I actually can't tell where he is anyway, he just flashed in front of me.
$77.
77 A firm.
Oh my god. Car 24, car 49 is flashing in front of me now. I don't know if that's where he is or not.
Car 24 A firm. What one's that?
I think. Oh, Ashton's
within my area.
Ashton's probably gonna die here. Looked like he crashed. He didn't.
Car 81.
81 A firm. Car 49, can you please pull over and return to pits? It is not resolved, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't want the knock there, but... But at the same time, I don't really want to call my number. I know stewards are being quite harsh recently, and it hasn't run my race, and that's just a bit of door-to-door fun. Realistically, you had the position anyways. Have to stay on him.
Triple one.
111 A firm.
Should be not in his wake at the moment. Leaves us very vulnerable to Reno. Reno wants in. I don't think I'm going to let him. This leaves us incredibly vulnerable. Very, very vulnerable indeed. I think Brino might have us here. Fortunately, it looks like our tires are just dying. Yes, I don't know what else to do at this stage. Brino might get the... A little bit of damage from those taps and whatnot, but it shouldn't be affecting. I think this is just tire drop off. should be able to pull away from Sweeney here. Oh, he's catching. Whole group here is sprinting in. Oh god, this car is doing its thing now. Lambo has begun doing Lambo things. Oh no, this is a bad moment for us. We will have to defend the line here. It's gonna have slight turbo lag getting off the line there. We're gonna have to try and consolidate this P4 best we can. Wow, that's super unfortunate again. Losing the traction there when we need it the most.
117.
117, A firm.
Oh, JC. Oh, poor JC. That really fucking sucks, especially when it's a track you love and you just get absolutely smoked by other drivers. And when I mean smoked, we just crashed into. Sucks for a race to end like that at a track you love. Oh, that is a ticket.
Sorry.
I think we just avoided another ticket there. I think we got 3 more laps, so thereabouts. Gotta bring it home. If we can get close to Ellis, we can make a move in scenes or signs. I don't know the pronunciation for it, but that fast right hander after the straight. Oh, that was sketch. Fortunately, that ruined our run on him, unless he makes a mistake between these complex of corners. Ellis is kind of saving us here from this Aston. It's just remaining in tow range, which is a big save. The Aston is definitely bringing us in. Ah, God, this thing is dying. I think that's 2 more laps. Need to get close to Ellis here. Yes. We're getting saved. 1 more lap. Oh, the car wants to kill us now. Ah, we're in the danger zone. What we'll do here is we'll stick it in the inside.
Alright, Typhon.
Car 959.
959, A-firm.
Alright guys, well that's the first race. P4, not bad. Puts us in P6 in the starting order.
GG Toto!
Yeah, you can see that
Be
left,
enthusiastic, but keep it down, please.
Sorry.
left rear 2.2. Yeah, I absolutely cooked that. In a 30-minute stint, that's a bit hectic. That tire wear is filthy for 30 minutes. I don't understand that. I was just drifting too much. I know Kai was getting a bunch of penalties. Not entirely sure. Oh, okay, wow. It did not look like they had a good race there.
Congrats, Toto, on your first win in any series, as far as I know.
Oh, the F1 drive-by by Diabols.
Hey, he was the one that mentioned it earlier. But well done, mate. Fucking blistering.
GD Nathan, good work.
And Webb,
Sorry for the hit, Tim.
Webb number 9. Great respectful racing, mate. So about the one time I cut you off at signs.
All good, mate. Thanks. What Monk? Sorry about the internet.
That Bentley's a fucking rocket, man.
I have never felt so undergunned in my life in this Aston.
I'm gonna quickly go pee.
Yeah, so we've got a little...
That was great racing there.
Apologies for the contact, JC. That was just trying to make up for lost time down the straight.
Yeah,
Too desperate.
Good racing. Ashland, that was good fun. And Jay.
Yeah, my bad for the door-to-door.
Nah, that's what it's all about, man. Good fun. Sorry for holding you up, Jay.
Nah, you're a good man.
Okay, we'll just sit tight for a sec. We're waiting for Kunos to things to stop being special, so just let the timer take over and head straight into Q2.
I don't know what P4 brings us in terms of points. Maybe 50 points so far that we've banked. Plus a P3 on...
Which of the
Bolly.
cars don't need to qualify?
Which is...
That's I was just going to say. So following cars do not need to qualify, so reverse grid. Cars 81, 28, 17, 24, 48, 72, 101, 117, 111, and 11. All those I just called out, you do not need to qualify. Top 10 reverse grid. Everyone else is to take part.
Let's go see who's qualifying out there. Well, see. Good shout to have a look at. Let's hop on board with Rusty here. H1 Lele with a 53.5, that's a really good time there. Whistlewaite 53.8. Rusty with the 55 flat, I believe, or close thereabouts. Hoping Rusty managed to survive the round. Sound pretty intense out there, especially with I think I heard JC call his number at least twice. Might have been 3 times even, but it must have been pretty intense out there. I'm glad I somehow managed to not fall back into those positions, get chewed up by the fast vehicles on the straight. That's it, looked like the Merc was struggling for pace as well on the straight. And obviously the Porsche is in a similar position to us. I think the Porsche might be slightly faster than us. But yeah, Ferrari, Macca, Ford, Bentley. I believe these cars will all absolutely destroy us on the straight. So as long as we stay behind one of them and then pass them in a corner somewhere and then just try and use the first sector to build up about a half a second gap, depending on the vehicle, should be good. Here's McLaughlin, we can see what kind of pace. Here he comes around the straight. Well, so Burton was in the lead, but his Packer lost meant he had to pull over, which is a real shame. It was the car that was coming, like flashing back and forth. JC, I believe, might be starting in P3. I could be wrong though, but yeah, strong shout here for JC to take a win. He's on the front row. You know, he's got mega pace, which just sounded like he ended up in a bit of the wars there. I didn't even check how fast that Porsche went on a straight line, but anyways. Wow, a lot of times we say 21.6. Ah, that's what we need to do, I believe. Wait, was that a use set? I think yeah, I did. But that's when I used set. Ah, and then I forgot to adjust the tire pressures. I think we're gonna drop so we'll go up one here. Might actually go up 2. That could be a bad call, but who knows? There you go, we can see it's looking pretty similar to us at this stage. Okay, so 2 kilometers slower than us. He must be running a different kind of set, because when I went to the Porsche, I believe I reached 281 as well. Maybe he's running a slightly different setup. Now, goal here, we started on P6, and last super sprint, which is at Coda, we won the first race, started in P10 the second race, but unfortunately, there was a big pile up, so I guess in order to get us a slightly better result there and bank us some more points, is to try and get out of the first lap safe and sound. Basically just try and keep it in the top 10 without any damage in the first lap, dodge what we need to dodge, because these reverse grids, I don't know, at the moment I'm not a fan of them, but maybe today prove me wrong and I will become a fan of reverse grid racing. But 9 times out of 10 I feel like it's just causing carnage on track. But yeah, I know it makes for, I guess, some good content, I guess you could say. But yeah. Lele getting really close a bit, and this time there. Vauxhall again, awesome time. These Fords looking like a really strong candidate here at full Ricard, which I think everyone was kind of expecting. We've been getting absolutely charged down by these Fords in other tracks, just in the small straights when they have them available to them. So when you've got pretty much, I'm pretty sure this is the longest straight in the game, for a Ford to go and run amok on, you can see what it can do. And even though I don't believe it has the fastest top speed, I think that goes to Ferrari and then Lexus, maybe Bentley, probably just Ferrari and Lexus. I think it just gets to its top speed just so much quicker than the other vehicles, so it's well ahead of you by the time it starts running out of puff, which is not the case for the other vehicles that run out of puff. Not like there's much changing out there. Josh has taken a slightly incorrect line there. Hopefully it's just setting him up bad, so he's turning in way too soon, and so it pretty much forces him in doing stuff like that where you're getting pushed out wide because of the line he took coming into that complex of corner. So but that'll come with time, and see time and watching others race, and he'll start to realize, and that's what these races were really good for actually, is when he's sitting behind another car and he sees that, wait a minute, they're going a little bit wider there, he can maybe start to adjust his line. Pretty sure that'll gain him a few tenths doing so. Have a way better exit and then run into the second corner that he's coming into. Also, I would say a little bit less risky in picking up track limits. Turning in that early, it's just going to be teetering on the edge of that track limit, which you always really are. But right, next 30 minutes is upon us. See, yeah, I believe I've made those changes already. Yep.
Alright everyone, same deal as before, another 30 minutes of racing, top 10 reverse grid. So once the timer hits 0, get everyone to remain in their place. I will call out the top 10 reverse, 2 at a time, and I'll get them to park up at the entrance to turn 1. Once I've called them out, then everyone else can follow along single file. Remember again, remember to have your telemetry laps turned on for Motec. Otherwise, business as usual.
Yeah, as we can see there, track temp a lot lower. Will cool down pretty quickly. Actually might bump these tires up one more. Go 3 clicks. Oops, I've done... I don't know what I just did there, actually. See what... Yeah, we're good, we're good. And we're good, we're good. Sweet. All things considered, I think good result in first race considering the amount of effort we put into our practice leading up to this event was fairly slim. Really happy with that, and I wasn't expecting much from the Lambo at all. So let's see if we can be that lucky again. Hopefully we can. But most of all, just avoid the crashes.
30 seconds.
Alright, top 10 reverse grid. Cars 11 and 111.
111, who's 111? McKellar. Oh, so I think, was that both of the
117 and
Valvoline
101.
cars? That's hilarious. 117, 101. I think
72 and 48.
Oh. Maybe I got it wrong where I'm starting. Do I start in 8th? No, 7th.
24, 17. Last two, 28 and 81. Once they both pass, follow along single file and proceed.
Just a reminder that the start of the race will be a little bit later as well, because, well, P1 is actually P10.
It might be a little bit later. Last night it wasn't somehow.
Oh, really? You might have fixed it.
Yeah, obviously we still followed the whole staying over the grid boxes until the start line, but obviously just follow the green light call, hold 80, leader, and maintain
We are right
gaps the car in
behind.
front.
McNeil here. So he was 1 space. Oh no, so not 1 space, 2 spaces. So he was behind Jay Sweeney. So if we can get 1 space behind him, we've technically got a net point gain on him there, including our quali points. So we know we're going to have an advantage here on the Aston and on the straight. If we get close enough, we should be able to pass him on the straight. It's just a matter of getting close enough, making that first move count. Probably get it done. Trying our best to get it done early on. We know actually Jay Sweeney's PB around here in this Aston is quicker than mine by quite a substantial amount. I believe he did a 52.9, so the boy is cooking in terms of pace. So let's just hope to stay on the
Double
back from
foul,
now,
double
and
foul,
then
double
we'll
foul,
start
no more
calculating if we
broken
can
wing
have
tyres.
move or
Odds
not.
on the left, evens on the right.
So interesting to
As I
see
said
what kind
before,
of top
maybe a delayed
speed
start, but
Austin is
leader
actually
hold
getting
80
at.
kilometers, please. Slow down
He's
to
got a
80.
little low downforce or
Hold
high
80 k's until it's
downforce.
in light. Remember
I've
to
kind
keep
of
over the
gone
grid
low
boxes
medium.
until passing the start line. I know the start's delayed, but just follow the prompts.
Green light. Clear on the right.
49.
Car on the right. Clear on
49 A firm.
car on the right. Clear on the right. Got some light damage on the front of the
Safety car, safety car, safety car.
car on the right. Clear on the right.
Everyone just slow down.
Everyone rejoining and stuff.
Pace.
Rejoin.
55 rejoin after safety car called.
What's going on with the safety?
79.
We are in a safety car, yeah?
Yes, we did call safety car. Car 17, can you please drop behind car 8?
Triple one.
All
Hey.
of that sector will be reviewed.
113, do you mind, like, you were behind me, or do you want me to check with the stewards if I was in front when safety car was called?
Car 11, I'll get you to speed up to about 120, please.
And exactly
Can-
what I
Can
thought.
83 just check if 113 was behind? 83, sorry.
Yep, 83, A firm.
15 seconds of damage.
Low tire pressure. Stay away from curbs.
15 seconds of damage, guys. That's that really does suck. So unfortunate. Literally, I don't know where the damage is. I think I got
Race directors, don't panic too much. Just leave it for now. I'll stick behind him.
Yep, alright, A firm. We're gonna go green at the end of this lap.
Yeah. But this is pretty much what I expect from reverse grid
Go
every
whenever,
time.
out of
I
exit.
honestly don't
Car
understand
11,
them.
I'll get you to slow down to 80, please. After the final corner, you will have control of the field. You can start when you want. There is no overtaking before start finish line. Single file restart. The SO number called under safety car as well.
Yeah, I don't know what our speed is going to be on the straight. We'll see. I literally have no turning. This is really bad news. This is terrible news. I don't know how we'll even take this corner coming in. Ah, guys, this really sucks. Why does it always end like this? Jesus Christ. And here we go again. But we know he's going to turn in. Not going to get spooked. He's going to want to...
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah.
17.
Watch out, the straight.
17, Nathan.
49, rejoin.
49, A firm.
I think 15 seconds is just a bit too much for us to be able to actually do anything. As we pull out, our aero damage is just terrible. It's quite hard even taking the corners at the moment.
$55.
55, A firm.
36.
36, A firm.
Ah, big freeze for me. Oh well, guys. I don't know if... I've got a big freeze. If the stream is still going, thank you all for who stayed and watched this. Yeah, I don't know, something's been up with my internet lately and just my PC in general, so if you can hear me, all good. Thanks for tonight, but if not, yeah, ciao.